What's good, YouTube? Mark Griffin 27 here, and let us run through the latest in gaming news. First things first, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is having a moment right now. A game that some would even consider Game of the Year. Kepler Interactive recently announced that the beautiful French-inspired RPG has sold over 1 million copies. Now, we already knew that the debuted RPG from developer Sandfall Interactive got off to an amazing start, given that it hit a sales milestone of 500,000 copies within 24 hours of release. But now, as of April 29th, the game has already doubled that figure. Though it should be noted that these figures do not include the number of players reached on Game Pass for both console and PC. Sandfall has yet to release those numbers publicly, so stay tuned for that update. Claire Obscura Expedition 33 was released on April 24th and has enjoyed widespread critical acclaim, with a Metacritic score currently standing at 93 as of Tuesday, April 29th. 2025 on platforms such as Xbox Series X and S, a 92 on a PS5, and a 90 on the PC port. Let me know if you're playing that in the comment section below. I would appreciate that. I'm having a blast with it. Such a fire game, and I'm hoping that it continues to have a beautiful shelf life, because that game is setting the industry on fire. In other RPG news, Persona 4 seems to be getting some love, with a rumored remake allegedly on the horizon. It has been rumored for some time now that a remake of the iconic game was in development. However, a recent update to a website domain now heavily suggests that these rumors are true and that an announcement is inevitable at this point. Discovered on Reddit and registered on March 20th, 2025, a domain name with the web address p4re.jp was found to be seemingly associated with the rumored Persona 4 remake. While this in and of itself isn't necessarily noteworthy, it should be noted that a domain was then updated on April 21st, 2025, suggesting that an official announcement from Sega and Atlus may be coming in the future. Now follow me. If you remember correctly, Persona 3 Reload's website followed a similar pattern. It was registered back on March 15th, 2023, and then the game was officially announced during the Xbox Game Showcase on June 11th, 2023. With the Xbox Showcase around the corner, Persona 4 could be announced at the Xbox Game Showcase on June 8th, 2025. Persona 3 Reload was also available on Game Pass the day it launched to players, meaning that Persona 4's remake could follow the exact same game plan. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would appreciate that. I never got a chance to play Persona 4, but I do know the Persona community holds that in high regard. My first Persona game was Persona 5, and man, that game, that is one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. So I'm very curious to see what Persona 4 in the remake form would have in store for us. Elsewhere, there has been a ton of talk regarding system UIs over the past couple months, and we have some news regarding the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch too. So first things first, PlayStation 5. PS5 users have been begging Sony to bring back the ability to customize their home UI seemingly forever. The players were blessed during the 30th anniversary celebration of the PlayStation brand when the company decided, hey, let's commemorate the occasion by rolling out a limited time option to bring forth the aesthetic of the past to their current gen models. Shortly after the celebration, players voiced their opinions online, demanding and telling Sony to allow them to bring more individuality to the consoles. Well, in their latest blog post, Sony did just that. Quote, "We continue to work behind the scenes to bring new enhancements to the PS5 experience. And today we are excited to announce 2 key additions based on player feedback. You got audio focus, brand new dope feature. But then you also have the return of the classic console designs for the PS5 UI. So following that announcement, the company revealed that the PS5 system update will roll out globally in a phased approach starting April 24th. So homies, whoever's watching this, you got a PS5, and make sure you turn that thing on and make sure you check to see if your update has gone live, because you could probably customize your UI right now. Now, I do want to say, it's unclear whether this will allow players to customize their UI with different game themes in the future, but for right now, those customizable UIs will include select designs from the PlayStation, PS2, PS3, and the PS4 themes. So you can make your PS5 give you that same feeling that your PlayStation gave you when you were a kid. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Now, I am curious if the PS5 will get the customizable freedom that the PS4 did, because the amount of themes that my PS4 had, crazy. Shout out to the Final Fantasy VII and Persona 5 themes, real goats. And then we have the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, the Switch 2 is set to be released June 5th, 2025, but that doesn't mean that it's free from rumors and speculation and suggestion. The Nintendo Switch 2 has found its way into some UI rumors, with reports and tweets alleging that the console will be getting a dope feature. However, it won't be available on launch day. Instead, these rumors suggest that the ability to customize the Switch 2's UI would arrive in a firmware update, possibly 2.1 or 2.2, and the feature would be allegedly unlocked via the use of platinum points and quests for Nintendo Switch Online users. So basically being free if you already pay that premium price for the NSO experience. Or, allegedly, you can simply buy them from the Nintendo eShop. So you can bypass the unlockable route and you can just jump out and activate your credit card. Allegedly, all of course. The Switch 2 will be released on June 5th, 2025. Take all this information with a grain of salt regarding the Switch 2's customizable UI, but let me know what you think. Do you think the Switch 2 will actually have a customizable UI? Do you think it'll be just an elevated version of the dark and light themes that they already offer? Or do you think it'll extend beyond that and you'll be able to customize your UI using themes from various first-party exclusive games like Metroid, Kirby, Mario, Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, and so forth and so forth? I think that'd be dope. I think a Metroid UI would go so crazy. But you guys let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video to more news. Peace.